What is your name and who are you?
My name is Tasha, and I am, some people call it a sewer, some people might say a sewist, but I think like the most recognized term is a seamstress. So you can call me that.
When and why did you start sewing?
Whew. I started sewing in 2013 when I was larger than I wanted to be. In 2013, I was wearing like size 10s and 12s. And so like I got a trainer and I was like, I just want to change my life because I didn't like the way I looked, so I just wanted to look like something else. So I got a trainer, and then I lost a bunch of weight very shortly, and so I didn't fit any of my clothes. I was swimming in all my clothes, and yeah, I was like, well, I'm not rich, so either I'm just gonna be swimming in these clothes, but I don't have the money to buy a whole new wardrobe. So I was like, well, maybe I can just fix the stuff to fit me again. And so yeah, I was telling people about it, and then somebody at my church told me that they had a sewing machine and they were gonna give it to me. Like, and it was like brand new. Nobody had ever used it. Like, they bought it for someone, but they never used it. So she gave it to me, and yeah, that's what I've been sewing on. And like, the first thing I did was like take a dress and cut off the top of it and made it a skirt. And so yeah, that's why I started sewing, to fix my clothes to fit me.
What is your favorite or proudest make?
My proudest make, I can show you.
Okay.
My proudest make is this dress that I made for a wedding that I went to in Italy. It's fabric that I inherited from a seamstress that passed away, and it was a bow pattern. I think it's, I don't know, pretend I know which pattern it was, but yeah, it's a wrap dress, and then when you iron out these crinkles, it has like a little check pattern on it, and I felt so beautiful in it, and I love it so much. So this is my proudest make. Even though it's not like the best, like the most perfect made out of all things I made, it's still my favorite because I felt great in it. So.
What has been your most disastrous make?
Disastrous. Okay. So I was going to a concert and I wanted to wear these white culottes with blue pinstripes. And so I was looking in my fabric stash to see if I could make like a cute little quick top to wear with the pants. And I found one mystery fabric. It didn't have any labels. That I don't know where it came from, but it was the perfect color to make this top. And so I made this cute little off-the-shoulder top, and like by the time I got my friend and got to the venue, my shirt had just grown to the point where I had to like tuck it in my strapless bra. It was just like falling off of me, and my friend didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what was happening, and there was absolutely no recovery. So the entire night I kind of just kept it cute. You know, not too much, you know, hey ho. And yeah, that was pretty much a disaster. I came home and threw it in the trash because there was no saving it after that. So, yeah.
Wow. Where's your favorite place to go fabric shopping?
Well, I mean, but I'm just kidding when I say that. I mean, I actually like to shop online for fabric, and mostly I've shopped at Fabric Mart. A lot of the fabric that's over there has been given to me by different mentors. I've inherited some of it, and so yeah, I like to just sell my stash. I don't really shop for fabric anymore, except for if I'm traveling.
What is your most used pattern?
My most used pattern has been the ginger jeans. and I have made it 3 times. The first 2 were not, I mean, they were okay. The first one I made, it was just kind of a test to see if I get the right size. I made it a little bit too big and I ended up giving that away. And then my second version, I tried to make it like shorts, and I made like all these different adjustments, and I wasn't very skilled with adjustments, so I didn't wear those for very long either. But then the third time was the charm, and I made these black jeans, and I made those in like 2014, 2015, and I still wear them today. Like, they're one of my favorite makes too. So, and I'm gonna make another pair for sure.
Tell us about your most dreaded sewing task.
My most dreaded sewing task. Well, I really hate cutting patterns. It's the worst thing to me in the world if I really want to intern so that I can not pay someone to cut patterns for me.
What is your favorite sewing task?
My favorite sewing task is the actual sewing and finishing a garment. Everything before the process and after the process is like whatever, but actually putting it together is my favorite thing because of my like engineering background. I like putting things together.
What is your favorite sewing entertainment?
Well, what do you mean by like entertainment?
Like, what do you like to do when you're sewing?
It depends, because I can sew in silence and have no problem, but every now and then I'll put like Netflix on or YouTube on, and I'll watch like a YouTube playlist, or I watch The Office again for the 100th time, start from the beginning.
Printed or PDFs?
What do you mean? I think it's pretty obvious. I just released a video about how I organize all my patterns, and I have almost 800 printed patterns, and I only your face. I only have probably less than 20 PDF patterns, and I don't use them that often.
So tell us, what sewing machine do you use?
Mainly this one right here. My main machine is this Brother All These Letters. This is the machine that I got when I first started sewing, that I got from the lady at my church for free. And I do all of my main sewing on this one, and I got this extension table from So Steady, and it helps with being what do you call it when ergonomic. It helps with ergonomics. And then my other main machine is this Brother Serger, and so these two most of the time stay uncovered, and these are my main machines. So I guess by deduction they're my favorite.
Do you have any other hobbies?
Do I? My other hobby is traveling, and this map here is a representation of the different places I've been. So where it's colored, it's places that I've been. I love traveling so much. I'm actually a thimble collector, and so every time I go to a new country, I find a souvenir thimble. And yeah, some of my favorites are like this one that somebody brought me from Dubai. Did it focus? And like this one from Madrid. It's like a bullfighter on it. Very cool. But yeah, one of these days I'm going to show my whole travel wall, so stay tuned for that video in the future.
Why are you doing this?
I am doing it because I fell in love with it. It feels like therapy for me. It's my most consistent hobby that I've ever had. And, you know, I have plans for the future. Not ready to share what they are yet. But I do hope to use this gift to